in this game today comes to my granddaughter. That's number one on his list. He wants to come to Colorado so he can see my granddaughter, his granddaughter. 1 second, and that's gonna do it! St. Louis will sing the blues, and the Avalanche will go marching in to the Western Conference Final for the first time in 20 years.
So that was Josh Manson right before his Avalanche beat the Blues to advance to the Western Conference Final, where he would face, that's right, his father Dave, who was an assistant coach in Edmonton. For more on this incredible story, Emily Kaplan is back.
Hi, George.
There have been some legendary father-son duos to play in the NHL.
Okay, so I just wanted to do this real quick. As you can see, I'm in the hospital. That's my
but none of them have had quite the experience that
my old man
and his father Dave
behind me.
had in the last round.
And if anybody's checked out my page, you know that I'm in Texas. I came here to Texas to see about him. I've mentioned before that my husband is ill, but I didn't really go into the details about what he has. So he has COPD, which is a lung and breathing condition, which, you know, is a result from years of drug use. For you people out there doing drugs and smoking cigarettes and smoking cigars and blunts. You know, weed don't give you COPD.
We're very close. My whole family.
Weed, smoking papers, and pipes don't give you COPD. I'm not sure about these vapes, but I do know about tobacco and crack. And so, that's just one thing. Then he has had some strokes, and he has a heart monitor, and also had prostate cancer, which he has recovered from that, thank God, but not without some really lousy repercussions and results.
What's the most important lesson your father?
Namely, ain't no fucking going on or anything close to it. So, I'm just doing this post real quick because I want to thank the nurses all across the country. The doctors, they do their job, but and saving people's lives and including they're helping the quality of people's life through surgery. But the nurses, they do surgery and then they sew them up and they go home. It's the nurses, the male and female nurses, that do the real dirty work, that change the soiled linens, that change the soiled nightgowns, that look at wrinkled asses and shriveled up dicks and shit all day, and who wash your elderly parents and grandparents and stuff like that. I'm not a nurse. My sister's a nurse. My mother was a nurse. My cousin is an anesthesiologist. I have mad respect for nurses. If I could, I might get a t-shirt made that said, I love nurses. Nurses do so much. And this is, I've just been here one day, and I'm already like ready to blow my brains out.
As you can hear, Dave has a very soft voice.
People who are, my mother, my daughter's grandmother just passed away.
When I was talking to him,
and we're going to have to have services for her at the end of the month, which is why I'm being cremated, because I think that the laying around in the freezer thing is morbid and horrible. My shit's already paid for. It's done. The last live you see before I pass away, that's going to be it. You can go back and binge watch Hey Luenell on YouTube or look at all the things I've done in my career, my life. But what you won't see is no funeral for Luenell. You might see, you might see a service of some type, but we're not doing that. And my daughter's grandmother, my baby daddy's mother, had been bedridden for maybe like 7 or 8 years. They had to deal with this. In and out of the hospital and home care and physical therapy and cleaning people up and stuff like that. And you nurses, if you're out there, I don't know if you ever get your flowers, but you deserve flowers every day if you're a good nurse. Now, there's some bad nurses out there, too, just like there's bad teachers, bad cops, bad comics, bad parents, you know. But I'm talking right now to the ones who really take their job seriously and the ones who really... His hearing is not that great anymore, neither. That's why this shit is so loud. And when we can't play music because we could be cut off, so please bear with me on this. The nurses who don't make you feel humiliated if you have an accident, the nurses who have kind words for you, the nurses who will come in and try to make you laugh or hold your hand, and
I can understand that. But I'm saying, like, your dad, it's your dad only wants, I mean,
just God bless the nurses all around the country. Male nurses, female nurses. I love nurses. Nurses are everything. Even in the dentist's office, like I just had my teeth cleaned the other day. That too is on my Instagram. Well, that not the process, but the beginning process. But when I have to have a shot, or when I have to have, you know, a filling or something like that, I always have a nurse in there holding my hand because I'm a big-ass baby. That's not in the job description, but that's what people do out of compassion. And so, hi, Arzo. And so, I just, I couldn't do it. Yeah, I think that is a calling from God. If you are a nurse, you are doing God's work, helping people who can't help themselves. Yeah, I understand it's not an easy job. And all the patients aren't pleasant. You know, some patients are combative, and some patients are just assholes, or some patients just holler or ring their bell. All that's been going on since I've been in the hospital here. But,
the date was March 26, 1997.
I just wanted to come on here real quick and give the props to the male and female nurses of every nationality that are tending to our elderly and sick family members. God bless you, honey. Because this is my husband, and I couldn't do what they're doing, and I, you know, I've done some things since I've been here, but as on the daily, and to do it for other people that you're not related to.
Lemieux and the Avalanche return to Detroit to face the Red Wings.
Not me. I'm just not cut out for it. My service is more mental than it is physical, you know? So anyway, I just wanted to say this real quick, that I appreciate all the nurses around the country, you good nurses, whether you work at day, whether you work at night, whether you do 12-hour shifts, which you have to do sometimes. Because I don't think your family members really know what you have to deal with at work. And I do. So, I just wanted to say thank you. I wanted to come out here and say thank you to all of y'all who take care of other people. Who take care of other people. I really, really appreciate you. Luenell and my family, we appreciate nurses. Because there's no, I'm not cut out for it. It's not that I don't have the compassion. I don't have the stomach. And I don't have the patience. And, you know, to thine own self be true. I just know it's not for me. So, hey, Jessica. I hope you heard what I was just saying. And I just want to thank the nurses all across the country for the work that you do. Like I said, the doctors get paid way more than the nurses. Doctors are driving fancy cars and living beautiful lives. Nurses are
and then all of a sudden,
Doing all the dirty work.
pops up in front
All
of
of
you,
it.
and you don't miss a beat. You pull back and hit it.
So,
with every
that's all I wanted to say.
God,
And I'll be back in LA on Monday.
that, my friend,
I think I'm going to go to Greensboro next.
is a call.
We'll be doing a post about it
And that,
and
my friend,
try
gives
to
you goosebumps. You can
dig
watch
some
it
comedy
on
out of my
June
heavy heart.
26th, 1
And then
p.m. Eastern
Indianapolis,
on
I was going to come to you next, but I have to move that date. I have to move the date in Indianapolis because I'll be attending my daughter's grandmother's services. So, it's a family thing. Can't be helped. That family over everything, So you guys have a great weekend. And shout out to my motherfucking Warriors who put that shit down and spanked that ass last night. Steph Curry, you're a beast. And Oakland, you should be proud. Y'all still fucking up in them streets, but you should be proud of the team that you have. Because they're trying to take the Warriors too. Pretty soon, Oakland ain't gonna have no football, no baseball, no basketball, no hockey, no tennis, no nothing. So just shout out to the Warriors, shout out to the nurses, shout out to y'all. Thank you very much. I'll see you in Greensboro. Bye.